All right, fire signs, you could be giving up on a relationship. You're like, you know what, at this point it's a 50-50 chance that we get in sync or things kind of work out, and I'm gonna nourish myself and I'm just gonna kind of go from there. What's going on for fire signs? Yeah, you're trying to force, or oh, I said force. You're trying to fix some type of boundary. You could be trying to force some type of boundary, but it's also kind of giving. You're not really sure where it's going to land you, right? Example. It's kind of giving spitefulness, like, oh, okay, well, somebody's going to humiliate me or somebody's going to make me feel this type of way, so I'm going to cut off communication. I'm going to hold back on purpose so that way they can see they're going to miss me, or it's like a spitefulness kind of thing. It's like, you might need to fine tune that too, because I don't know if that's going to work. That's not going to get you where you wish for it to go. So it seems like you're trying to reset something. But again, it's like, oh, well, yeah, I'm just preparing myself. But they got their finger crossed behind their back. It's like, no, there's something else that's going on. But, you know, okay, I'll let you have it. I don't think that they're going to force you at all. It's like at the point that you say, okay, well, that's what you want. I'm not gonna be a people pleaser. Now I know that that's short-lived. You could be trying to work on some option for yourself. You feel like when it comes to a relationship or friendship or someone that you have some type of emotion for, there's some type of grief, there's some type of 2 steps back, there's some broken trust, there was some type of like hardship that somebody needs to overcome. Yeah, this humiliation, this shutdown just keep coming out. Maybe you're unsure of when someone's going to shut up. Maybe you feel like it's already coming, but you're not sure when it's happening. And right now they're still looking like, okay, everything is okay, but you feel like they got something behind their back or they're holding on to something. But maybe at the same time, you're not speaking of it either. You're not. And this could be out of ego. Okay, well, I feel like, it's giving damn if I do, damn if I don't. So if you want to avoid me, I have no problem avoiding you. And I feel like both of y'all going to do it. It may take until the winter time, until someone who's truly full, like uninterested and say, okay, well, let's just see if there's anything that can step out and free, or let's just see if we can go out and do something. I don't know. I feel like it's you that's disinterested, or you're kind of like just sitting back like, okay, well, I don't know. It's just getting vindictive. Okay, well, you don't want to talk to me when I'm in the house, then I'm not going to talk to you. Or if you don't want to do this, then I'm not going to do that. Which, I get it, but it's like, are you doing it because you're trying to get them to respond? If you're doing it, it's just trying to get them to respond and come back to you to fix it. That's where the fucked up problem is. If you're doing it because you truly want to be free and you're just cool with it, then okay, cool, that's fine. But make sure you're doing it for whatever reason, because I feel like you still want some type of victory with this person. And in order to do this, you're going to have to show emotions, not create a boundary. If this is you, just know why you're doing it and just, be solidified on it, because I feel like, that this other person is going to stand on it. Or if this is them and they're trying to, trick you out of something or trick you into doing something or responding some type of way, you're going to make them stand on it, okay? You could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Leo, a Cancer, an Aries, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Libra, Aries, okay? Let's move on. Moving on. What's going on for fire signs? You may feel like things are not as to your desire at the moment. You may be feeling like you don't have any power to get your desires, yes, but I feel like this is a mindset. Something could be going on with your finances, your home. There could be some type of strain. If this is not your finances, this could be your health. Okay, I feel like you can't get some type of achievement. You can't have some type of success out of the situation, but you need to get some type of more information, or somebody's not telling the truth, but there's something that needs to be revealed. Absolutely. But if somebody's delaying, somebody's just sitting back and watching and or procrastinating. Somebody could have been lying. Somebody was lying and was trying to give some type of expectation that you were longing for someone wealthy, but you also had someone else in the picture that you were seducing from time to time out of fulfillment. What the fuck is this? Somebody was lying on you, fire signs. Or you were the person that was lying and gossiping. Example, somebody came towards you and was like, okay, well, this was not my wish fulfillment. I was with this person, it wasn't really good. They were down on their luck, they don't have any money, they about to get evicted or whatever the case may be. They seem like they got some type of respect or whatever the case may be, but they don't. This person actually, this was somebody was telling to you and or about you. Okay, they were lying about their finances. They were saying that, oh, they got some type of money, they can take care of something, but they couldn't. And they were saying that you were just delaying the inevitable. You were waiting on somebody to come and save you, somebody who has some type of finances to come give to you, to make you happy. But at the same time, you were kind of out in these streets, kind of just doing who and whatever to with someone in the meantime. And now whoever they was telling this to asked some type of like, okay, well, they've been sitting back and watching, and they're like, no, this person's actually a sweetheart. This person actually was getting through a situation when it comes to their positive outcome and or their long-term goal. Example: you and your child's father, you and your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever was together, your baby mom or your baby dad or whoever left the situation, they went to their parent, their family, their side, or whoever the case may be, and to basically tell everybody that you was a hoe and that you couldn't afford anything. It's not funny that you couldn't afford anything, that you couldn't have any bills, you couldn't take care of, even if you had a child, or there was expecting an amount of time before you needed some type of set to be saved. You need something, and that you were just expecting somebody to come and just give you some type of money, and if they was gonna pay for you and do all these things that make you happy. And the whole time, the other person that you are dealing with or dabbling with, you were just sleeping with them just to make yourself feel good. And now the person that they were telling realized that was a lie. Because you could have been going through some shit for real. Like something could have been going on with your finances. Something could have been going on with your home. Maybe you did have some type of issue when it comes to your home and your finances. But this was because it's like you're leaving a 9-to-5 to become an entrepreneur. You were going through a process that actually helped the long term. So that way you have some type of great fortune long term, not just for the immediate. And now you have some type of positive outcome and your wishes are coming true. So they're watching you. Somebody's been seen as a liar. They are. They are. It's like this person is sneaky. They know how to get away with something. They know how to place things and do things in order for people to be looking at things a certain way. They're very meticulous with it. They do things out of routine. Absolutely. And you could have had some type of influence in deciding on how this person was dealing with their child or what was going to happen with their child and or finances. And now you're realizing who the false person was. Or they're feeling like you were the false person. And this is why the distance is here. All right. Somebody's story. Anything else for fire signs before we go into confirmations? All right. So your family unit feels a little upside down right now. You don't feel like everything's aligning. You don't feel like there's an allegiance. There's things that you kind of want to reset in or proceed carefully. You want to make some type of adjustments, but at the same time, I don't know the way that you're going to do it. You may not hit your wish. Okay, so just be in it for the long game. If this is truly what your wish is, you can't just assume like as soon as I want to play or whatever the game should be, it should be lucky and everything should be there. No, there are going to be some type of roadblocks because everybody has their own feelings. Everybody has got their own cycles, and you just gotta have to figure out how you can reinvent this cycle and or family the way you want it to be. It may take 3 to 6 months before things get a little bit lighter. Okay, so in your family you could be dealing with a Leo, a Libra, a Scorpio, Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Leo, a Virgo, a Leo, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, and Aries. Okay, all right, confirmations for fire signs. You may need to try a new hobby, try something for free, go look up some type of classes, join a community, go for a walk, or something like that. Okay, they are a reflection of your energy. So if there's something that you don't like about them, figure out what about you is triggering it. Okay, they're trying to be your friend. Something may seem very sad very soon. Someone could be going on a road trip, whether you or them. Someone that you used to know. It seems like you guys are distant now. You could be seeing a lot of cats, like either just in public, like you're seeing actual cats, tattoos of cats just on somebody's shirt, whatever the case may be. Somebody could be dropping something off where you're telling them, you know what, just leave the key. I don't want you to have my stuff in or something like that, and they may do that. You may just want to be happy, or you may be listening to some Kirk Franklin sometime soon. You are glowing. Somebody did not get your message. Okay, your time is now, so make sure you do something with it. You may want to go back after you make a decision, so be careful with it. Or this is somebody that wants to come back to you, especially if they were trying to leave you. They're like, wait, hold on, and you're like, nah, good riddance. Okay, do something today. Your cloud of judgment is actually going to be clear soon. Do not rely on your friends or in their family. Something is a setup. Okay, only you know what that is. Temptation will test you. You won't know until you try, especially if this is a new class or having new friends or a new environment. Okay, your laundry or responsibilities are piling up. Get that done.